Hey there, Syndromes. Today we're going to be talking about the RD-78 from Behringer. Hi, I'm Pure Ambient Drone, and this is my channel where I vlog about synthesizers. So hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to keep up with all of my synth adventures. And I have got here a copy of my latest CD. It's the only CD that I've ever done, and I have a limited amount of these available. Go to pureambientdrone.com and you will be able to order this. And listen, if you can't get the CD because you don't live in the United States, you can download it direct from me at pureambientdrone.com. I have revamped the website. I'm working on the website. You'll be able to download my music when I'm all finished with this. Right now, this is available in MP3 format and CD for a limited time on the CD, but pureambientdrone.com is the place to be to connect with me. Your support is greatly appreciated. Okay, so we're talking about the Behringer, right? The Behringer CR-78 clone from Roland. They're going to be making the RD-78. And it looks like they don't even have a design concept yet because they're asking all of us to come up with some input. So it's safe to say that it's going to be a while before this machine is ready for production, let alone out the door for consumers. Which leads me to another question, and that is, what do you want to see from Behringer as far as their efforts are going forward in 2020? Do you want them to continue with these older drum machines and the smaller modular machines, or are you hoping that they will get working on the UBXA and other polyphonic classic synthesizers? I personally would love to see them working on some polyphonic synthesizers from yesteryear. To name a few, the Jupiter series. Maybe a Jupiter 4, a Jupiter 6, a Jupiter 8, all of them together. The UBXA, of course, is something that they have been working on. I'm hoping that's going to be coming out for 2020 because I am pretty 100% sure that will find its way in my studio. But there's plenty of other things like maybe a Prophet 5 clone. That would be really nice as well. So why is Behringer bringing back these smaller machines first? And I think a lot of it has to do with practicality. I believe that they're able to produce these a lot quicker and design them a lot quicker than a polyphonic synthesizer would normally take for them to get done. But then there's another question about the RD-78, as they will be calling it, and that is, in this day and age, do we want or need such a drum machine? It certainly is very reproducible. I have the Phantom by Roland, the latest one of the Phantom series, and it's a 2019 that they rolled out. It's a digital machine, okay? I wouldn't call it a VST in a box, but that's what some people have labeled it. It does the CR-78 quite fine. And it practically can very well fool your ears, even with the classic 808 and the 909 drums, to name a few. So the question is, do we need a complete clone or remake or reissue, whatever you want to call it, from Behringer on a drum sound that is kind of, out of the mainstream anyway. I'm sure that there are artists that still use the CR-78, and it's a fine machine. It's not something that I, so far, have found in my music tracks. I certainly have access to the sounds, but it's not something that I've ever dreamed of really owning. And so it just kind of makes me wonder what the market is for that. But hey, that's just my opinion, and I'm just one person. What do you guys think about the Behringer cloning of the 78? And of course, they're going to put their own twist on it, and we'll have to see what turns out. I can already hear the comments now. I want the RD9, the RD9. We are still waiting on the RD9. And of course, if you watched my video yesterday, or I think it was the day before yesterday, but Behringer was talking about how they're ironing out the software firmware issues that they're having with the RD8, and then they're going to be using what they learned from the RD8 issues towards the RD9. So, they are taking their time to get this right. And I appreciate that from a company. Nobody wants to be the beta tester and the consumer at the same time. Anyways, that's my thoughts on this. What are your thoughts? That's the important thing, is what we all think together. Leave a comment below. Let's engage in some conversation. PureAmbientDrone.com is the place to be. I cannot take any foreign orders on these anymore. I found out today it's about $15 just to ship these overseas. And that's what they cost, $15 on my website. So to ship these overseas, I'm actually losing money at this point. I guess there's some new rules for shipping goods overseas, and it gets very expensive because they want to treat it as a package. I have spent the last week and a half with the post office trying to figure this out. And what I found out from the post office today, going down there and mailing a couple of these out, was that they have to be treated as a package. Only documents can go as first-class mail overseas now from the U.S. So I'm totally confused on it, but that's what was needed to do. And I got the 2 CDs out that were ordered overseas to honor my word, to make sure that people actually got what they ordered from me. So so far, everyone who's ordered one of these, your orders are on the way as of this video. So don't be worried about that. Your CDs are coming. But if you live in another country outside of the United States of America, you can go to PureAmbientDrone.com and you can buy the download copy of this. Unfortunately, I won't be mailing any more of these CDs, but I do apologize for that. It's just not financially feasible for me to do that. I love all of you guys, and until next time, keep calm and synth on.